Shalom, shalom, Israel. This your brother Shopper. Wanted to come back in, get another lesson in. Before we get started, all praises due to the Most High Yahweh. Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakahak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the men, the brothers at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth, that I continuously learn from. To the hopeful elect scattered abroad to the four corners of the planet, risking their freedom. Unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, salutations, greetings. To the brothers and sisters out there, the remnant, shalom, right? So, yesterday I did lesson kind of going into replacement theology and all of that. And so, at the end, one of the things I looked up was talking about Ishmaelites, whatever. So then that got me to thinking last night. I was like, I'm gonna do a lesson a day on with scriptures about the difference between us and the Ishmaelites and the Hamites or the Canaanites. You know what I mean? Because we still following their religion, Islam. And you got all these Egyptology heads out here and all of these, the woke people, they with the Egyptian crosses and all this, the Ra and Osiris and all of this crazy madness or whatever, right? So we figured we gonna go on with that, right? So first let's go to this though. Let's go to the definitions. This is the Ishmaelites. Because it's a difference, man. It's a difference. And the Most High made us different for a reason, man. And some of the scriptures I was reading, we was basically going off. Anytime we got around these heads, we start going off. Yeah, if you can't read that, I ain't going to read all of it. Just the top part. The supposed descendants of Ishmael, the son of Abraham and Hagar, whom Abraham sent away from him after the birth of Isaac, right? Because the blessing was given to Isaac, right? The sons of Ishmael was given in Genesis 25, 13, 14. I'll get to that later. They were 12 in number and gave rise to as many tribes, but the term Ishmaelite has a broader significance as appears in Genesis 37, 26 and 36, where it is identified with Midianite. Yeah, Midianite. So that's why I really wanted to read the names, see the other names associated with it. It may be referred that it was applied to Bedouin of the desert region east of the Jordan, generally for the character they're assigned to Ishmael. See, they was assigned their land. His hand shall be against every man, and every man's hand against him fits the habits of Bedouin, in all ages. Such was the character of the Mennonites. Trying to see. Okay, that's that one, right? So let's get Ish first. Let's get Ish first, right? So we gonna go to Genesis. Start off with Genesis. We're gonna start off with this one first. Genesis 17 and 17. Right? And we're gonna read down. Genesis 17 to 17. Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old? And shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear? Right? So he didn't think, they was too old to have children, right? And Abraham said unto Yahweh, O that Ishmael might live before thee. And Yahweh said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac. and I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him. See? And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him, and will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he beget, and I will make him a great nation. But my covenant will I establish with Isaac, which Sarah shall bear unto thee at the set time in the next year. Right? So that's the first one, right? So already we done established that Yahweh told him 2 times in 5 verses that my covenant is established with Isaac, right? So let's go to some of the drama that they did. You know what I'm saying? So you know you can see some of the drama. Let's go to this one. Genesis 37 and 27. Genesis 37 and 27. Come, and let us sell him to the Ishmaelites, and let not our hand be upon him, for he is our brother and our flesh. And his brethren were content. 28. Then there passed by, see, Midianites. See, so that's why we wanted to read some of them names. Midianites, merchantmen, and they drew and lifted up Joseph out of a pit, and sold Joseph to the Ishmaelites for 20 pieces of silver, and they brought Joseph to Egypt. See? All right, let's read the next verse. And it said 29, and Reuben returned unto the pit, and behold, Joseph was not in the pit, and he rent his clothes. See? So right there you see they sold Joseph right there for some money. Sold Joseph for some money. Let's go to the next one. Right? Let's go to this one. Genesis 39 and 1. Yeah, I was looking up stuff. I was writing down notes. Genesis 39 and 1. Genesis 39 and 1. And Joseph was brought down to Egypt. The Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh, the captain of the guard of Egypt, the captain of the guard, an Egyptian, brought him to the hands of the Ishmaelites, which had brought him down thither. See? So right there, you see they not only against us, they selling us into slavery and all that, right? So yeah, so what's the next one I wrote down? We got Judges. Let's go to the book of Judges. Yeah, because I'm like, man, you know, people arrogant with the wrong knowledge. You know, you would try to tell people stuff and they just straight arrogant with the wrong knowledge. Trying to read, see where I want to start at. It's talking about the Mennonite, the Midianites, yeah. So I'm trying not to make it too long. And I said 12. We're gonna go to. We're gonna go start at 9. Judges 7 and 9. And it came to pass the same night that the Lord said unto him, Arise, get thee down unto the host, for I have delivered it into thine hand. But if thou fear to go thou with Pharaoh thy servant down to the host, and thou shalt hear what they say, and afterwards shall thy hands be strengthened to go down unto the host. Then went he down with, this is talking about Joseph, and then he went down with Pharaoh his servant unto the outside of the armed men that were in the host. And here's a part. And the Mennonites and the Amalekites, you know, the faking Israelis over there, and all the children of the east lay along in the valley like grasshoppers for multitude, and their camels were without number, and the sand by the seaside of the multitude. See? So yeah, so they was just establishing that he was giving to them, and it was a great army. It was a lot of them, right? So let's continue. Boom, boom, boom. Because here you go right here. Let's go to Exodus. Exodus 11 and 7. Exodus 11 and 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know how that the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. Right? So yeah, so let's keep going on. Okay. I got First Chronicles wrote down too. Let's go First Chronicles. See, I'm trying to get them first before we move on to the Canaanites, the Hamites. You know, do it in order, so at least kind of, you know what I mean, make a little bit of sense. Where's that? There you go, right there. First Chronicles 5 and 10. Let's go start at 9. First Chronicles 5 and 9. And eastward he inhabited unto the entering into of the wilderness from the river Euphrates, because their cattle were multiplied in the land of Gilead. See, that's why I wanted to establish that. And in those days of Saul, they made war with the Hagarites, who fell by their hand and dwelt in their tents, see, throughout all the east land of Gilead, right? And the children of Gad dwelt over against them, see, in the land of Bishar unto Salchah, 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 yeah, you know what I mean? So let's jump down to 18 and 20, right? First Chronicles 5 and 18, yeah. Let's go 17. All these were reckoned by genealogies in the days of Jotham, king of Judah, and in the days of Jeroboam, king of Israel, the sons of Reuben and the Gadites, and half the tribe of Manasseh, of valiant men, able to bear buckler and sword, and to shoot with bow, because you know Gadites was good with the bow and arrow, shoot with bow, and skillful in war, were 40,000. 703 score that went out to the war. And they made war with the Hagarites, with Chetar, Nephish, and Nobadad, and they were helped against them, and the Hagarites were delivered into their hand, and all that were with them. For they cried to Yahweh in the battle, and he entreated of them because they put their trust in him. See? Okay. So yeah, so we got them, right? The Mennonites, the Hagarenes, and all that, right? So let's go to this one, right? Real quick. So this one going to tie it in before I jump into the Canaanites. This is the book of Psalms chapter 83 verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, see, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines, Canaanites too, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Remember that name, Tyre, right? Also, Assyria also is joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot, right? Do unto them as unto the Midianites, see that their name go again, as to Syria, as to Jabin, as to Brook and Kaiser. There you go, right? Okay. So now we done established the link. Now we done tied it in where how they are confederate against us. This nation, the Ishmaelites, are confederate against us, right? So now let's read, before we go to the Canaanites, let's read a couple other verses, segue verses. So let's get a couple of segue verses in there to tie it all in before we finish off with the Canaanites. Galatians 4:26. Now remember this one. They go, Africa. It's not Africa. Galatians 4:26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. See? So when you're trying to look for our origin, Jerusalem is our origin. Jerusalem is where we come from, where everybody come from. Read it again. Galatians 4:26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all. Right? Because Africa is named after an Edomite, and America is named after an Edomite. Right? Let's continue. Let's continue. Y'all gotta basically, gotta let them thinkings go, man. Gotta let them thinkings go. This is Joel 3:4. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre? Remember that. And Zidon, and all the coasts of Palestine. Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? See? Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and carried into your temples my goodly things. Talking about us. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have ye sold into the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their borders. See? Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Amos 1:9. Amos 1:9. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, which is Tyre, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they delivered up the whole captivity to Edom, and remember not the brotherly covenant. Right? See? So yeah, because again, they are brothers. Even though the blessing was given to us, they still our brother, and they f the covenant, f the brotherly love thing, gave us up to Edom. Right? Let's keep going. Let's go Zephaniah 2 and 12. Let's start at 11. And Yahweh will be terrible upon them. Salakia. Zephaniah 2 and 11. The Lord Yahweh will be terrible unto them, for he will famish all the gods of the earth, and men shall worship him, everyone from his place, even all the isles of the heathen. 12. Ye Ethiopians also, ye shall be slain by my sword. Right? So I just wanted to put that in there just so you see. See, he's in the scriptures is pointing out everybody that the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua got a problem with. So now let's go on to the Canaanites now. Let's get to the Canaanites. This is both, I looked them both up on this site right here, Bible study tool. Pretty much Bible study tool. Stand with Israel. Get out of here, man. Stole the land, shooting up everybody, and then, shooting up everybody and then asking for peace. See, this is the Canaanites, right? The descendants of Cain, the son of Ham, migrating from their original home. They seem to have reached the Persian Gulf. See, that's what everybody did. They were spreading out. The Most High gave everybody their land and all of that, and everybody started to spread out. And then doing all this other stuff. And to have their sojourn for some time. They then spread to the west across the mountain chain of Lebanon to the very edge of the Mediterranean Sea, occupying all the land which later became Palestine, also to the northwest as far as the mountain chains of Taurus. This group was very numerous and broken up into great many people, as we can judge from the list of nations. The sons of Cain, 6 different tribes. Right? So let's read some of the tribes. The Perizzites, the Girgashites. What else they got? The Amalekites, the Anakins, the Rephanins. And then look, here you go. Tyre and Zidon, famous cities. See? Canaanite. See? So yeah, so now let's bring out some scriptures to back this up. Right? Let's start with this, Genesis. And 18. Genesis 9 and 18. And the sons of Noah that were forth of the ark were Shem and Ham and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Cain. See? So now that we established Cain, Ham, they are Hamites, right? Now let's get some money. Let's keep getting it. Let's go Genesis 10, and we're gonna start at 15 and read down. See, this some of the sons of Cain. So Genesis 10 and 15. And Canaan begat Sidon, his firstborn, and Heth, and the Jebusite, and the Amorite, and the Girgasite, and the Hivite, and the Archite, and the Canaanite, and the Arvadite, and the Zemarite, and the Hamathite, and afterwards were the families of the Canaanites spread abroad, right? And the border of the Canaanites was from Zidon, as thou comest to Gerar, and unto Gaza, as thou goest unto Sodom and Gomorrah. See, they was wicked. They was wicked. And at Atham and Zebulon, even to Lasherah, right? These are the sons of Ham, after their families, after their tongues, in the countries and in their nations, right? Okay, let's keep going. Let's go Genesis now. Genesis 24 and 3. Genesis 24 and 3. And I will make thee swear by the Lord Yahweh, the power of heaven, and the most high of the earth, that thou shalt not take a wife unto my son of the daughters of the Canaanites, among whom I dwell. See? See? And so, and it makes sense, because we're going to get into what they would, the customs of the Canaanites. They was bugging out. They was bugging out. Let's go to Exodus 23. See, let's go. Let's start at 21, and we're gonna jump. 23:1, and we're gonna jump down. It's the book of Exodus 23:1. Then we're gonna jump down. Thou shalt not raise a false report. Put not thy hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many, to wrest judgment, right? Let's jump down to 13, right? And in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mentions of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. See, when we start following these other nations right here, we always end up following their customs. That was our problem. That's still our problem. Right? So let's see. Scan down. Exodus 23 and 22. But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy unto thine enemies, and an adversary unto thy adversaries. For my angel shall go before thee, and bring thee in unto the Amorites, the Hittites, the Perizzites, and the Canaanites, the Havitites, and the Jebusites, and I will cut them off. Right? But watch this one. Thou shalt not bow down to their gods, nor serve them, nor do after their works, but thou shalt utterly overthrow them, and quite break down their images. See, we were supposed to go in there, take the land over, get rid of them, and destroy all of their images. We went in there and did the opposite. We went in there and got comfortable, started worshiping the deities, even with the Ishmaelites. We started following after their gods and stuff, and worshiping them, and forsake Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Let's see. Let's go down to 27. I will send fear before thee, and I will destroy all the people to whom thou shalt come, and I will make all thine enemies turn their backs unto thee. And I will send hornets before thee, which shall drive out the Hivites, the Canaanites, the Hittites from before thee. But look, I will not drive them out from before thee in 1 year, lest the land become desolate, and the beasts of the field multiply against thee. Okay, let's make this. Here you go. Look, 32, 27 and 32. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor with their gods. They shall not dwell in thy land, lest they make thee sin against me. For if thou serve their gods, it will surely be a snare unto thee. See? So I was reading it. I'm like, that's the same thing that's going on now. That's the same thing that's going on now. We got, let's go. I ain't hit this one yet. Let's go. Deuteronomy 7. See, look. So okay, let's go Deuteronomy 7, and we're gonna start up at 1. When the Lord thy power shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and hath cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, the Girgashites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hevites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than you. See? So he ran off nations greater than us, mightier than us, and then we went in there and did the same thing that they did to get ran off. Right? And then when this is 2, and when the Lord Yahweh thy power shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show them mercy. 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughters thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. Right? For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of Yahweh be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly. But 5, this is Deuteronomy. Let's read that one again. Deuteronomy 7 and 4. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of Yahweh be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly. But thus shall ye deal with them. Ye shall destroy their altars, and break down their images, and cut down their groves, and burn their graven images with fire. And we still got the graven images to this day. We still got them. We still got the graven images to this day. Then that's when you get to this one right here. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power, and Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. And the Lord Yahweh did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye are more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people, but because Yahweh loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he has sworn unto your fathers, hath the Lord brought you out with the mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh the king of Egypt. See? 11. Deuteronomy 7 and 11. Thou shalt therefore keep the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which I command thee this day to do them. Wherefore it shall come to pass, if ye hearken to these judgments and keep and do them, that the Lord Yahweh thy power shall keep unto thee the covenant and the mercy which he will swear unto thy fathers. Right? I was reading this one. I was like, this right here is just breaking it down. What our issue was then, and it still is right now. It's pretty much spelling it out right here. Right? Let's go 11 and 7 and 15. Salakia. And the Lord will take away from thee all sickness, and will put none of the evil diseases of Egypt. See, and we got this COVID-19 running around right now, and taking a jab ain't gonna fix it. Which thou knowest upon thee, but will lay them upon all them that hate thee. See? Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's go down to 25, and then we got one more I want to get at. Then we're going to get out of here. Deuteronomy 7 and 25. The graven images of their gods shall ye burn with fire. Thou shalt not desire the silver or gold that is on them, nor take it unto thee, lest thou be snared therein. For it is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh thy power. Neither shalt thou bring an abomination into thine house, lest thou be cursed thing like it, but thou shalt utterly detest it, and thou shalt utterly abhor it, for it is a cursed thing. See, and we still got the images. We still got them graven images right now. Let's go Numbers 33. Yeah, I knew this one was going to be kind of long, but you know what I'm saying? You can't expect to do a complete kind of lesson on something and then be worried about time, because then now you'll be like, I should have read this one. I could have brought this one out. You know what I mean? Let's go down to this, the Numbers chapter 33, and we're going to start at 51. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, where ye are passed over Jordan into the land of Canaan, then ye shall drive out all the inhabitants of the land from before you, and destroy all their pictures, and destroy all their molten images, and quite pluck down all their high places. And ye shall dispossess the inhabitants of the land, and dwell therein. For I have given you the land to possess it. That's why they wanted to sell us into slavery. That's why they wanted to get us from over there. Because the Most High gave us that land, right? 54, 33 and 54. Numbers 33 and 54. And ye shall divide the land by lot for an inheritance among your families, and to more ye shall give the more inheritance, and to the fewer ye shall give the least inheritance. Every man inheritance shall be in the place where his lot falleth, according to the tribes of your fathers ye shall inherit. But look at this one, 55. But if ye will not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, then it shall come to pass that those which ye let remain of them shall be pricks in your eyes, and thorns in your sides, and shall vex you in the land wherein ye dwell. Moreover, it shall come to pass that I shall do unto you as I do unto them. See? And like I said, the point is pretty much proven right there. The point is pretty much proven right there, man. We was going off, man, and the Most High told us, and he gave us the blueprint. He told us everything we needed to do, man. So this is Deuteronomy 20:16. But of the cities of these people, which the Lord thy power doth give thee for an inheritance, thou shalt save alive nothing that breatheth, but thou shalt utterly destroy them, namely the Hittites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, the Jezreelites, as the Lord Yahweh thy power hath commanded thee. Look, this is the key part right here. Deuteronomy 20:18. That they teach you not to do after all their abominations which they have done unto their gods, so should ye sin against the Lord Yahweh, your power. See? And so there is a difference between the Ishmaelites, the Canaanites, and the Israelites. There's a difference. There's a difference, man. And so I hope this one was was edifying a little bit. I did some studying, I looked into it, looked up the different names of the, the Phoenicians, they Hamites, you got I read the Perizzites, Tyre, Sidon, Hamites. These, and this is what got us into trouble in the past, man. And these are stumbling blocks to our people right now, man. You know what I mean? Every time you say something about Islam, head get mad or whatever. Head get mad. You know what I mean? But so with that one, we're gonna say all praises due to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakahak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the brother, the men at Great Millstone that rule well. You know what I mean? To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad, likened unto a speckled bird, which means they look like all nations, because we are scattered in all nations. You know what I mean? Greetings and salutations, right? And to the remnant out there, the brothers and sisters, you know what I mean? Remain spiritual, remain spiritual. Kwam Yashirala, Kwam Yashirala, and abide Baba. Barakathon, family. Barakathon.